Welcome back to the grind for a guide with Hercules versus Abyss Darkhawk. Now, I did do the full path 4 primarily using Hercules, or at least the team built around Hercules. So you do need to have Captain America Infinity War for the synergy that every time you get a feat, you are going to also apply an armor break to the opponent. This is going to allow you to take on the tech champions in the path like Darkhawk, so he won't be stealing your power because you can keep armor breaking him. And if you lose your armor breaks, you can just parry heavy and you'll easily get another armor break. So with Hercules, I do have the Liquid Courage Double Edge Masteries on, so I am dealing with recoil, but it does allow me to have a bit of constant regeneration while using Hercules, but it does make other fights with other champions a little bit more challenging, especially if you're not willing to turn off those masteries. So against Darkhawk, you just want to keep intercepting or knocking him down with a heavy frequently so you can keep an armor break on him. And then if you want to just cycle special ones, you might start to lose health from recoil over time, but then you don't have to worry about the auto block. If you don't want to keep spamming special ones, you can weave in special twos like I did there, but then you will have to wait out the auto block. And you want to avoid him throwing the special two, because then if you knock him down, he's going to regen. So you'll want to just kind of wait out that there. If he gets his special two off. Now I did throw a special one, so I wouldn't have to worry about missing. But then it knocked him down until he got some regeneration. So as you can see, that does add a little bit of a difficulty there if you let him get to a special two, so you want to try to avoid that. Now what I ended up doing some of the time was just focusing on intercepting as much as possible and avoiding knocking him down when I could, and after the special one, get those precisions, wait out the auto block, and then do my best to build up to a special two for some nice big damage. Now that did become a bit challenging at times because of the long special animations, as well as the long duration of that auto block that you have to wait out. So you can see now I just only got like one hit with precisions, or a couple hits with precisions active. You can probably do a little bit better with that, but now again you have to wait out that auto block, which can get annoying, especially because you don't want to push him over 2 bars of power. Alternatively, what you could do is you could just build to special threes. And for a lot of fights on this path, especially because I was kind of always low on health because I just popped 20% revives, I didn't always want to heal up, and I didn't always want to lose too much health with recoil. So I would just parry heavy, work to special 3, and then throw the special 3 off while they had a special 3, tank a special 3 while indestructible, and then get a little bit of power gain starting you working to the next one. And we'll see that in some other fights, but this is pretty much it. As long as you keep up the armor breaks, there's not too much to this fight. Don't let him throw off a special 2 ideally, and you kind of decide how you want to approach this fight. It is the first fight on the path, so you can kind of try different things and wait for a good successful run. So skipping ahead in the fight a little bit here, I'm going to throw off a special 1, get those precisions active. He did have the armor block up, but I was able to bypass it with the special 1. Now we're going to try to gain as much power as I can with that buff active. Unfortunately, I messed up an intercept, and then I took some hits, which helped me gain power, allowing me to get to my special 2 a little quicker. The nice thing is when you do have that unblockable, you don't have to worry about his auto block because you're unblockable. So that's a very nice way to kind of finish off the fight, get some nice big damage off that special 2. Now I'm just trying to get in as much as possible before I lose my health. Unfortunately, I didn't. So I went back in, popped a 20% revive, and this, I just played it much more passively. At the start, I tried to get up feats as much as possible, doing my intercepting, and then when he got to a special 1, I just kind of knocked him down, and now at this point, I'm not really worrying about the auto block. I'm just going to kind of do parry heavies to kind of work my way up with power, and then it just keeps refreshing the shield mode, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm not really planning to do much attacks in general. I know he's pretty close to being KO'd, and so I just want to kind of play it safe, and this kind of is, I think, what prompted me to realize that this is a pretty good safe way to last a long time in the fight, because you are slowly gaining health, and so those little blocked hits don't make a big difference, and then you're saving your hit count as well. So I hope that this video is helpful. Keep an eye out for more of the fights on the path. I hope to see you in the next video.